The fact that you've arrived here, rather to this save point at this moment in your life, is nothing short of a miracle. It delights me to no end. The countless atoms aimlessly drifting about the universe have, against all odds, come together to give you form. And considering everything that happened between the origin of all things and your birth, this meeting itself is a miracle. That being said, this series of miracles started casting a shadow of doubt on our minds. And, at this very moment, it's become a conviction. Step through the stage's curtain, rip off the mask of the wizard who pulls the strings. Close the loop. Hack into God.
The first ever computer was built during World War II. Predicting ballistic trajectories required myriad calculations, so it was created to process them as quickly and accurately as possible. You might even say that computers started out as devices for simulating events. In the early 20th century, Japan created a supercomputer simply named Earth Simulator. And on global scale required far more processing power than ballistics calculations did. As such, it boasted some of the most advanced technologies available at that time. The completed supercomputer broke records around the globe. However, the original Earth simulator's predictions were limited to only the Earth's atmosphere and sea currents. So what, might I ask, would happen if someone were to create an Earth simulator capable of predicting every event? All laws of physics, all natural phenomena, all activities exhibited by organisms, and all of humanity, along with the societies and cultures they've built. If we could simulate any and every event on Earth, what would you make of the result?
The result would be reality itself. The consummation of our objective. The ultimate Earth simulator.
Then allow me to introduce to you the completed Gaia. Atmosphere, sea currents, all laws of physics, all natural phenomena, all activities exhibited by organisms, and all of humanity, along with the societies and cultures they've built. It replicates every event. Every single one of them.
What is this? What is this?
A simulation of this room, at this very instant. It isn't from the security cam, mind you. It can simulate any event at a given time and space. This is from shortly before your arrival.
He's a problem child, but considering all the profit we can expect, it's worth coddling him a bit.
I'd like to check the simulation's accuracy if you don't mind. Was this what you said earlier, word for word? I apologize for being a problem child. Please know. Thanks to your patience and coddling, Gaia has finally come to completion today.
Please refrain from invading our privacy. I'm awkward at smiling.
Amazing! Its individual human simulation is simply flawless.
This is at least 3 generations ahead of the other countries.
What do you think, sir?
This is far beyond my expectations.
Now here is something even more interesting.
What did you...
Please remain calm. He was a spy from another country. So outdated in this modern age. Would you mind changing the security team right away? To a team that's actually competent, please? Anyway, if you could look at the screen. The spy over there is still alive.
No!
In the simulation, I exposed the spy, driving him to take a hostage in an attempt to escape. As you can see in the simulation, both died.
The simulation's outcome differs from the actual event, but why?
Because I influenced the future. You and the spy got into a scuffle, and... unfortunately, you were killed. The spy was subdued, but he bit off his tongue and died. By shooting the spy before that happened, we were able to save a precious life. Good thing you didn't get stabbed to death. I believe you understand now. This is no baseless guesswork. Any event can be observed without a flaw, and the results can be used to influence the events in reality. Thus, we can learn about our future and change it. Imagine, if you would, the benefits of such power.
This is incredible! Our project is finally complete!
Congratulations, sir!
Congratulations!
Imbeciles. Our project? They really don't get it. Gaia is mine.
A whole year already, huh?
We'll be arriving soon.
Gotcha.
Oz, you're way too down like a sad old clown. If it's broken, you just gotta fix it.
Do you have any idea how much it'd cost to restore her in this day and age?
It's your own fault for driving old cars.
Oz, no.
Yo.
Kaoru! Oz's car is all beat up. Buy him a new one.
I see. Looks like you've been through the ringer.
Like I told you, I got rammed by a bunch of unmanned cars.
It was probably a canvas hack, and the perpetrator must have been quite skilled to have controlled so many cars at once. Was the Special Forces group behind this too?
No, this ain't how Narashino does things.
I imagine it was the woman you almost ran over. I'll have to take the drive recorder.
Do whatever you like. So, what did you learn about the pair they were chasing?
The boy is in TMPD's database.
So he's been arrested, huh?
No. About half a year ago, he got enrolled in one of our delinquent mentorships after participating in illegal graper races.
What about the girl?
There's nothing on her.
Was she the one they were after?
Might have been the both of them. Are they down there?
Yeah.
We'll take them into custody immediately.
You gonna search for them yourself?
I called some subordinates.
We're here, Chief.
Those are your subordinates?
They're officers of TMPD's Cybersecurity Division CCO, and idols too.
Huh.
Who are we supposed to look for?
The boy is Pollon Takaoka, 16 years old. The girl is currently unidentified. Takaoka is a suspect in several counts of traffic light and power supply system cracking incidents as well as speeding. The two are currently somewhere in the Shinjuku crater.
How do we get an arrest warrant?
You aren't to arrest them, simply take them into custody. Refrain from using violent measures.
Understood. I don't like the dark. Stop being a scaredy cat and let's go.
Kurashina, I feel as if I'm forever saying this, but always remember to wear your cute smile.
Yes, you're right. Idols make smiles.
And smiles make idols.
We'll be going then.
The hell was that about cute smiles?
The mission of all idols is a simple one. To share their smiles with fans, and in turn, make those fans smile too.
Uh-huh. Huh.
Hey! Those police cars on their shoulders are kinda cool!
They are, aren't they? I'll bring you some merchandise next time.
Oh, Kaoru! You always know just what to say.
It's been almost 2 years since Sad Morning, huh?
I sometimes feel as though the world has already forgotten all about it. Life is going on as if it never happened. Am I overthinking it?
Maybe it's because the sites are fenced off and out of sight. But it's not like the stink's gone. Everyone's just putting a tarp over the mess and pretending it's clean. You gotta get a little numb to it if you want to stay sane.
So, in a way, this behavior is very human?
Exactly. Behavior like this proves we have souls at all, man.
Let's take a breather. Oh, I got a signal.
Pollon, are you safe?
Hey, bro. I'm all good.
I see. God, at least text me or something.
I couldn't. I had no reception until literally just now.
And here I was thinking the army had hauled you off.
Come on, have I ever failed ya?
Yeah, plenty of times. Where are you now?
In the Shinjuku crater.
So that's what happened. Speaking of this Oz guy, he just left a comment on the Nakano Symphony's commissions page a moment ago. He says he wants us to contact him for an info exchange. Who is he?
Dunno, but save that for later. First, I gotta get the army off our backs. Momo's not safe here.
The armies.
I'm sorry. It was colder than I thought. Please don't mind me. I'm comfortable in this outfit.
Okay. Aye, Cross. Keep going.
According to the news, the army's retreated.
Shouldn't relax, though, huh? Then we'll head back to Symphony. Help us out, bro.
I saw a 4chan post saying the cops are gathered at the perimeter of the Shinjuku crater.
Maybe they're investigating the scene?
You should wait until they leave.
How long do you think they'll be around?
I guess an hour, tops.
Oh, and can you ask Dub to pick up my graper? It's right here.
It's inoperable? Activating self-diagnosis mode. The motor's damaged. You sure overdid it, huh?
It wasn't me. Those bastards put bullet holes through the rear wheel.
They fired at you?
Yeah!
Wow.
Is your GF some sort of VIP?
We're not like that!
Leave the graper to me. You keep your girl safe.
She's not my girl. Jeez.
So warm.
It's not much, though, and it won't last long.
You're really good at building a fire.
It's a skill I picked up when sad morning struck. It was the middle of winter. You know what that means? Without fire, you die. So, I had no choice but to learn how to do it.
Sad morning. Countless people fell victim to it.
This your first time in a crater?
Yes. I hadn't seen one either, until I went to Ochanomizu this morning and saw the crater there. I was shocked to think that it left scars so vast and deep the world over. With each of them claiming so many lives.
Nobody was ready for it. Nobody saw it coming. People thought nothing of it, like it was someone else's concern. Me included. There were 6 SA-4Ds that fired at Tokyo. Their targets were Akasaka, Ochanomizu, Shinbashi, Azabu, Daikanyama, and Shinjuku. You know, I could have been dead too.
What?
It turned out there were other cities that were potential targets. Tons of people died that day, And even if you survived, you most likely lost a family member or someone close to you.
Did you lose someone too?
Yeah. My dad died in Shinbashi.
I'm sorry.
Huh? Why? You don't have to be sorry.
No, I'm sorry.
Anyways, no one had the power to stop what happened that day. Not the politicians with all their influence on the world stage. Not the spiritual leaders with their millions of believers. Not the experts, not the engineers. Not even the hackers with mad skills, praised by others as wizards.
Hackers are wizards. We can make anything happen.
Dad, where are you? You heard what's happening in Europe right now?
Don't disturb me. I'm working.
My dad... Hackers couldn't do shit. Hey, Momo. If you need help, I'm right here. You can count on me.
That's the end of the report.
Were you not supposed to settle this peacefully? How did things escalate this far?
The restoration works may have familiarized the citizens with military activity, but this is ridiculous!
Do you think media silence comes cheap? And after all that, you still failed.
I heard you even overrode traffic lights at civilian vehicles! When did I ever allow cracking in public?
Those were not the actions of our army operators. Do not misattribute it.
It doesn't matter who did it. It's still a stick for the opposition to beat us with. And we're already under fire from the public as it is.
Would it make sense to blame the Ministry of Foreign Affairs for having given in to their demands so thoughtlessly? Demands that bypass proper diplomatic routes ought to be rejected immediately. What would you say to that?
Do you honestly think Japan has the power to refuse? The last 50 years have mutilated this country. The divide between the government and its people is so vast, we'd need more than a few decades to fix it. Even after we formed the JUSDF, it was simply dismantled and incorporated into the US Army. That's exactly the sort of thing that's left this country weaker than ever.
We are not here today to discuss such things.
Besides, this was all approved by the Prime Minister anyway.
I'll thank you not to drag him into this. We must act as if this were something we decided on our own.
We never demanded the mobilization of the army.
What were we supposed to do exactly? We were to secure a girl we knew nothing about while refraining from investigating her altogether. It was simply absurd.
Such things are beyond our control. We are not at fault.
And even if we did use the army, what alternative did we have?
They were the only ones we could mobilize quickly and discreetly. I'm certain I informed you of this. Any other units would have necessitated half a year's worth of paperwork.
Even so, using live ammunition was a bridge too far.
The army does things its own way.
We've received a complaint from the Vatican regarding the failure of the operation.
So, do they want to strangle the one responsible?
The failure rests on my shoulders. I'm prepared to accept any punishment I deserve. I ask only that my subordinates be spared.
We should have used Gaia.
That's a good point. Capturing the girl would have been simple using Gaia's predictions, wouldn't it?
Or perhaps you did use them and failed anyway. Is Gaia some hunk of scrap incapable of finding a single girl? I very much doubt it.
Indeed. Gaia exists to bring an end to this era in which the Vatican has power over us. Speaking of which, why isn't Soga here? I'm quite certain we called him.
Gaia has been inactive for the last 2 days due to the scheduled maintenance of the quantum computer unit. The head researcher is currently in charge of this operation and thus cannot leave Gaia's side. There is also the possibility that forcing Gaia to operate while under maintenance would have caused further issues. Issues that would have taken even more time to address. The head researcher refused to gamble your Gaia on this mystery girl. However, he did rendezvous with the unit as ordered while the operation was still ongoing. If you wish to complain regardless, please share your complaints with me, and I will relay them to him.
We did as the Vatican told us. That alone is enough. The results do not matter. Our work here is done. Resume your original mission. You will not be punished for this. Dispose of the documents you were provided, as well as all data you gathered during the operation. And tell Soga to do the same. Am I clear, Major?
Yes, sir.
So I knew exactly what was going to happen, since it was my second time through.
Pollon, what could have triggered such a phenomenon is beyond me. But I do believe it's possible.
Why is that?
I myself had a similar experience earlier. Although in my case, it was more like How should I put it? I suddenly saw it. I guess you could call it a vision.
Are you talking about what happened at the park?
What is this? Why am I... No, this isn't good. We need to run if we stay here any longer. I saw the two of us surrounded by the soldiers. And one of them punching you in the stomach, knocking you to the ground.
All of that? In a split second?
Yes.
Some sort of precognition? Has anything like that happened to you before?
Yes, a long time ago. But I saw many visions just today. Do you remember how I said your face flashed in my mind before I met you? That was one of them. One may consider this as a miracle.
Hmm? Yeah, it's where you manage your save data. Whoa, there it is!
Yes?
Oh, it's nothing. Whoa! Yeah, right. For now, I'll just call this saving and loading. Trying to mess with me, huh? Damn it, pisses me off. Nothing really stands out. Did I just save, like, now? Seriously? Load. Huh?
I guess I'm hungry. How about you?
Yeah, me too. Let's get going.
There's no sign of them at all. Are they really here?
We're not even past the station yet. We gotta head further in.
But it's dark over there.
Stop being a scaredy cat and get a grip.
The chief will get mad at you if you don't take this seriously.
I know that. Speaking of the chief, it's weird for him to show up at the scene of a crime like this. Usually he only does that for PR events. Is this Pollon Takaoka guy a huge threat to society or something? But for all he didn't actually harm anyone, so he doesn't seem like that much of a bad guy. It's so weird.
Stop looking for excuses to give up the search.
No, I want to look for him. I just don't want to look for him in dark places.
Same difference.
Would a menace like him actually hide somewhere like this anyway? It's not like we're just gonna bump into him. Base match detected!
Oh.
What the?
We did bump into him! Pollon Takaoka, I assume? We're the police!
Gah. You're cops? For real?
You can't tell from how we look?
He obviously can't.
We're police officers as well as idols.
Idols. So, this is your side job?
No, it is not. Looks like it's time to introduce ourselves, girls. Riko, Iroha, here we go.
Huh? Really?
Oh my.
I romped through the digital woods, splashing water on every hacking blaze I see. My sweet honeypot is gonna trap all the baddies. I'm your cheery, frisky fawn, Bombi Kurashina.
Bombi!
Next up, Riko!
How'd you like some meds and shots? Viruses, data tampering, nothing goes under my radar. You're not leaving till you change your ways. I'm the cool-headed girl that all hackers fear. Riko Sawai.
Riko! And finally, Iroha!
Are you bad-mouthing someone? That's a no. Selling or buying illegal stuff? Sharing naughty pics and vids? Absolutely not. Be good and you'll get a reward from me. I'm your warm, gentle big sis. Iroha Kyogoku.
Iroha! We're TMPD Cybersecurity Division Cyber Countermeasures Officers.
The Cyber Force dolls!
We're actual police officers. It's a pleasure to meet you. I'm not seeing much of a reaction here.
He looks kinda red.
Did we make him blush?
Like hell I'm blushing.
You can become our fan anytime you want, young man.
Stop poking me. I ain't falling for that kind of stuff.
Bombi, stop playing around and do your job.
Jeez, but this is part of our job too. Sorry if this seems sudden, but Pollon Takaoka, you are under arrest!
Yeah, it's sudden.
Bombi? I think you mean taking into custody.
Oh, right. Please, come with us.
Not happening. If you want to take me, you gotta show me a warrant.
Cracking power supply system, overriding and ignoring traffic lights. Oh, I can definitely have an arrest warrant issued, if you'd like.
Please come with us. You too, young lady.
You don't seem to have a profile. What's your name? Where do you live?
Did he force you to wear that strange outfit?
I'll say it again, Momo.
Huh?
I'm an Anon with a bright future who can't sit idly by when someone's in need. Come on!
Hey! Stop right there!
No hidden room, no secret passageway. Maybe use these as disguises. Would that work? Cross, did you hear me talk with those three?
Yeah.
I gotta shake them off. Weren't there apps that use AR to change your looks? Would one of those work?
I mean, they exist, sure, but the good ones aren't cheap.
And the cheap ones?
They're cyber countermeasures officers, right? I'm pretty sure they'd see right through those.
Hey, can we talk this out? Sure, I hacked the traffic lights and the power supply system. I went past red lights. I was speeding, too. But I had my reasons. You know the army went apeshit earlier, right? They were chasing us. They're the ones that should be arrested.
Yeah, we'll hear you out. Just open up.
I'm terribly sorry for getting you involved in this.
Come on, it's not over until it's over. I haven't given up yet. Come on, Pollon, think. You're not gonna stop here. This is nothing. It can't just be me, though. Momo needs to get away also. Come on, Pollon, think. You're not gonna stop here. This is nothing. It can't just be me, though. Momo needs to get away also. Come on, Pollon, think. You're not gonna stop here. This is nothing. It can't just... Oh! That's right! I forgot about this! Yeah, I guess the time is now. It could be a trap, but... Let's do this!